These are all my confessions, man, this wasn't luck, it was destined. I done lost homies who been with me since Ed and Eddie, who flip like confetti. And then when you back, they back to call you dog. That shit get petty. Bitch, don't get no dap to me, nigga. Funny thing about talking behind my back is that it just keep coming back to me, nigga. Was off for a sec, now it's back to me, nigga. You mad at me? This ain't what I want, man. This what it had to be. This is that late night working after 3, man. This is why my old girl was mad at me. This why I'm your majesty, man. The click is the tightest, the pussy the tightest, the drinks are the coldest, the future the brightest, the feet not divided, the love is divided, and I just gotta thank God that we got it. Listen, I don't know what I would do without a crew. Look like we robbed a bank, but all we make is deposits. Young profit with profit, oh God.
I ain't gon' say that we back or nothing, cause that implies that we're back from something. If we're back from something, it's some checks you owe us. I expect that payment, nothing less or over. I don't need them favors that you asked me for. I could give 2 fucks about where the Grammys go. I just gave out Grammys on my Instagram. Them OVO boys are business, man. It is what it is. Trust me, you get what you give. Yeah. You gotta come to my side and see how we live. Yeah. I cannot see heaven being much better than this. Yeah. Blessings on blessings for me and my niggas from the 6. Look at what we did. Yeah.
Good evening, everyone. Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the first installment of the Treats by Trey podcast, Stranger Things. We're doing some reviews on some strains that you may or may not come across. I like to keep a nice variety of inventory and different strains available. So, it may be some constants and some steady ones, and there may be some ones that you may never run across again. But this current one, this is Bubblegum Kush. The Bubblegum Kush is one that I haven't personally come across. So once it came across the table, I knew I had to grab some of it up, man. It's everything as I read it off. It's everything as it's described, from all of the effects to the different pictures of the different images of the different strain. Everything lines up for as it's stated. Have you tried this one?
I have not tried this strain yet, actually.
So we're about to partake in this. I think we got enough people in here. I think we might have to pass this one around for everybody to try.
Yeah, definitely.
So about this Bubblegum Kush. Bubblegum Kush is mostly an indica strain with a thoroughly relaxing effect and a tangy flavor profile. I ain't gonna be able to read and throw this up at the same time. All right. I can smell the tangerine from that already.
Some tangerine notes.
Yeah.
Okay.
The Netherlands. Have you ever been over to the Netherlands? I know you travel a lot, but I don't know. Have you been into that side of the world yet?
Not yet.
The Netherlands.
Not there, not yet.
Can we pull up a map? Where is the Netherlands? Is that over by like New Zealand? Because which one of those places is that? Right. So New Zealand, it's like the total opposite, isn't it? Like it's summertime over there right now.
They probably growing some good tree out there.
Well, that's what it says. It says it's from the Netherlands by somebody called Bulldog Seeds.
Okay.
It's a hybrid fruity bubblegum and crossed with OG Kush.
Okay.
So let me ask you. Anybody can answer this one. Like, I keep hearing different, different theories or different explanations as to what OG is for. Like, some people say it's like original. I hear people saying it's
original
ocean
gangster.
Well, yeah, but as it pertains to bud.
What is it? What does it stand for? Do you know?
I don't know.
Organically grown?
I first heard ocean grown.
Maybe when the hydro movement was out, that's when they started growing with the water.
Yeah. Everything was hydro back then, wasn't it?
Right.
That was like, from what I heard, it was an actual. I thought it was a
That's
strain.
what you were looking for,
yeah,
hydro.
Yeah, it wasn't like bubble gum. It's a hydro.
Right.
Now everything is indoor and outdoor.
Yeah.
Not a bad thing.
That's a nice bud structure though. I like the way it breaks down. It's a little sticky. left a lot of residue on my fingers.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So what do you think the dominant terpene profile in there is? Like what's really jumping out at you?
Well, you got a lot of crystals on here, and then you can see the orange hairs. You know, it's got the orange hairs. Some of the leaves are a little dark on the edges, on the ends. It's a nice, full, dense bud. And for the most part, all of the buds are pretty healthy size. I'm curious to see how it's gonna smoke. I'm gonna keep rolling this up. I'm gonna roll one with this paper. I usually smoke papers. You usually smoke papers?
That's all I pretty much smoke. You roll it out of there. Let me see that bud. Yeah, papers, I don't know. I like to taste the flavor, man. I don't like getting tobacco.
Tobacco throws it off for you?
Yeah, it bastardizes the whole process for me because tobacco gives you a certain high. I've never smoked a cigarette. I've only smoked bud. But I can tell the difference between like smoking a backwood, smoking a blunt, smoking a, what were they, Optimos.
Right.
What was the other joint? Nah, I don't have anything. What, cigarillos?
Cigarillos.
Swisher Sweets. Anybody smoke those Swisher Sweets?
Okay, you gotta improvise a little bit here.
Huh? What else would I've seen people smoke out of like corncob pipes, apples, makeshift tinfoil pipes.
Real makeshift bongs, huh?
Yeah, all kinds of apparatus. My man introduced me to smoking out of a hookah pipe. Yeah, that was a pretty interesting high.
Yeah, I like to keep it pretty natural, man. Either papers, or give me a backwood or some type of leaf. And I'm good.
Yeah.
That's all we're gonna do right now.
We need a lighter sponsor. We need lighter sponsors. We need paper sponsors.
Right.
Nah,
I don't think big sponsoring shit.
Huh?
I said I don't think the big sponsoring anything right now. You're gonna buy this lighter regardless.
Yeah, true. You know, the folks before us were talking about influencers.
Right.
I hear all kinds of horror stories about people who are influencers and they're trying to, I guess, in exchange for the promotion for whatever it is that you're doing.
Roll one of these too.
Yeah, go ahead.
Roll some of these leaves up.
So I use these because it's staying on.
Okay, yeah. Okay. Keep the display looking nice.
Yeah. Right. You know what? That's going to be a reoccurring question for people that come up as guests. Papers, blunts, glass. Huh? Sheets. What's a sheet?
Bamboo.
What's that?
Bamboo sheets?
Bamboos.
I ain't gonna go fast. I'm more of a hemp roll type of girl.
A hemp roll? Okay.
The bamboo sheets are bleached.
Oh yeah, you like
Keep it organic around here.
Unbleached paper. Let me see the Jim Johnson.
Sure.
Yeah. So and then what's a funnel?
Backwoods.
That's an uptown DC thing now. Now backwoods more of a south side, county type of thing. You know what I'm saying? It just depends on where your geographic land.
Wait. So it's
You said it's
geographic.
based on the geographics.
It's technically a split, but instead of using the cigarette tobacco, we use the naturally made in front of tobacco.
So what's a spliff? Let's break down what a spliff is.
Spliff is sheets and tobacco.
Okay.
It's sheets and tobacco with your weed.
I
Now,
see.
sheets and funnel, we took that and we made it more natural.
Mm.
We took the natural Jamaican front toe, which is what they call it, and then we basically crunch it down and
It's a
then
little
sprinkle it
bitty
across our
thing.
J's. Now, if you go to Jamaica, though, they like
Right.
she rolls hers in the front two.
That's frontal right there.
This is front two though, but she don't put it in the sheet, but she rolls her J's in it.
Mm.
So it's just a whole special.
That's what they do.
Let's just
When
call
you
it
go to the
semantics.
island,
You know what I mean?
They roll the
And
whole
frontal
leaf,
leaf,
the whole
yeah.
frontal leaf.
Right.
And literally, I've
But
gone to
frontal leaves aren't
Carnival,
never that
I've gone
harsh.
to the
It's just all about how you do it.
They wash it. It's
Yeah.
really light and clean. So
Nice.
it's only harsh over here in America.
Yeah, it's you can taste it.
People be putting 50-50.
Yeah, whenever I've gone to the islands, every time I've gone to the islands, it's always been a different type of.
Oh, different vibe.
No, the bud is
I'm saying
different. No, the bud tastes totally different. The bud tastes totally different.
But
That's the
culture
most
of
difficult
rolling
part.
bud is different too. Then.
Well, what do you mean the culture of
The
it?
culture of what they roll out of, what they smoke out of, how they smoke.
Yeah. But nah, I can definitely taste the difference of the bud over there than here. And there was a point where I was like, all right, I'm not smoking back in America no more because I can taste the
gave up on
chemicals.
America?
Yeah, but then, you know, you go back and forth over there, you're like, the type of bud that they got there, it's just totally different here. So,
Okay.
yeah, it really just depends on the type of the type of high you want. But you know, after coming back here and not going over there, I still prefer the bud that I get here because it's what I know.
Right.
You got a lighter? Who has a lighter?
Let's see.
Blowtorch, lighter,
Let's see what
magnifying glass. Yes.
holla.
You said holla. Holla.
Yeah, so give us a.
You know what? I never even got to the end of the review.
Well, let's review it since you're smoking it right now. That's the best review.
It is dry citrusy, but you know, I don't think I was expecting like Bazooka Joe bubblegum, but you know, I do taste it. It is dry citrusy, dry sweet.
Okay.
Speaking of sweets,
That's what I was about to say. That's how they. I didn't want to say it.
yeah, I need to have a whole stand for
Let me take
these.
that.
Don't these bags stand up anyway?
Nah, they don't.
It is this time.
A little support.
So what's it called when the what is it called? Purling?
What's that?
I keep hearing that when the joint burns unevenly. It's called purling.
Pearly? I mean, I usually genuinely would like pearls. I don't like that type of pearl.
Yeah, I just re-roll that joint anyway. I'm not re-rolling, relight it. What's the taste?
I can taste some of the fruity notes in there.
The bubblegum Kush offers a slow creeping high that takes as long as 15 minutes to reveal its presence. Eventually, smokers may notice a flushing in the cheeks, as well as a tingle around the temples and forehead. That sounds like PCP or something.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, that don't sound like nothing you get from herb. Unless they're not used to smoking
Those side
good
effects
herb.
sound real intense.
Yeah, I don't feel any flushing in my cheeks. That's a little. All right, yeah, with the segue into something else with that. Or I guess with people with real physical ailments, they'll probably
somebody has some type of pain in their face. They might need some flushing of the cheeks.
they had like a facial refractual orbital surgery or something.
Ain't no telling.
Nah,
That's why this the only. I don't get roll-ups. I'm none of that. This and maybe about
I like it though.
physical signs of anxiety are alleviated.
See, it's a real nice little mellow smoke.
We need an ashtray sponsor too. Good lord.
Ashtray.
Yo,
We
this is
got
the
an
first
ashtray.
one.
We got an ashtray. All right. There you go.
Appreciate it. Certainly appreciate it. I got a buddy of mine who make ashtrays. These real thick crystal jumps.
Okay.
Yeah.
Man, I've been looking for a glass ashtray.
I was about to say he
man.
glass blower. Just ashtray maker.
I saw this really nice glass Versace ashtray, man.
Versace ashtray.
Versace ashtray. It's pretty dope. But it's like, damn, I'm gonna buy Versace just to dump ashes on it.
I mean, hell,
Shit.
I
There, yeah. Hold on.
I did a community service project down in Miami. It was in Little Haiti. And we had to walk from the dorms we were staying at. We walked from the dorms to the community service place. But on the route, we had to walk past Versace's house.
Okay.
And they had, and it was recently, I think he was like murdered at his house or something. Actually, I know he was because they were pointing out the blood stains that were still on the front porch that were sitting out there.
On South Beach.
No, it was like, so Barry University was the school. And from there to wherever it was in Little Haiti was the route that the house was on.
Okay.
And they still had it, they were just pointing it out. I was like, that's job morbid, but, hey.
And they turned it into like a hotel / restaurant /
I don't know. There's a lot going on in Miami right now, though, so I'm sure it's either being rented out, somebody's walking past there, pointing at it, probably telling the same story. Or hell, it might be a bed and
Versace on
breakfast.
his murder, right? Yeah. I heard he was murdered by like a
fan or
secret
something.
admirer or some shit, some weird shit.
That's a whole other level of fanaticism, man. I can't have you, nobody else will. I'll pass. You can spot that stuff early, you just ignore it. They're like, yeah, they crazy, but I like the way they make me feel.
I'm gonna just deal with them a little bit longer and then cut them off.
Nah, that's when you get cut.
Yeah, that's exactly what that probably happened.
Right.
Took you a little bit longer.
They just stitch me up. We'll be together later on. We need a alkaline water sponsor too, 'cause I got cotton mouth like a mother. I'm gonna have to make a list of all these sponsors.
That's indications of strong weed.
I think so. I don't timed out, so I ain't gonna even read it. You know what? I guess you like to assume people will want you to sponsor them.
I mean, they gotta have an incentive. So
What better incentive than free publicity?
yeah.
Somebody told me the other day they didn't have money for a marketing budget, so they were like, "I want you, to assist me in it."
Man, marketing is so easy nowadays. It really is, man. You got social media. Most of social media, which is free.
There's social media you got to pay for.
That's what I'm saying. Most of it is free. So shit. Why do you need a budget?
I guess you need still somebody to do it, but
I mean,
a lot of
there's other
stuff
things
is
you could do.
Yeah.
You know, to fuel your business and fuel people seeing what it is that you putting out there. But a big part of advertising and promotion right now is free.
So it's just putting your feet to the pavement, getting out there and doing it. But if it was easy, everybody'd be doing it.
I mean, easy and doable is two different things.
Yeah, true.
And it may be easy for some, you know what I'm saying, but it's doable for everyone. And the main difference is between the people that do it and the people that don't. Pretty much.
So I guess that's an easy and gentle segue into the topic that's been dominating the news all week about
Okay.
Kobe's demise.
Man,
Yeah,
R.I.P. Kobe Bryant and his family.
isn't that was crazy.
Yeah, that
So
was,
you know what? I've noticed something. I don't even know if it's just me, but with the advent of social media, like when before social media, things were word of mouth, and it would take a while for you to find things out, depending on, I guess, how connected
Your
you were.
circles.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. But something I noticed is like whenever I would hear on the radio, if I would hear songs back to back to back to back by somebody, I'd be like, either that person passed away or something's wrong with them.
By hearing their song played a lot.
Yeah, other than like if it's like on a Tuesday, like most extending mixes on radio is like Friday night on the drive
I
home.
mean, that's what they say, man. Like, everybody waits to commend that person or to listen to their shit or whatever they're doing
After something happened.
after something tragic happened and they gone.
Right.
And
But that's how I found out about Kobe. I saw a whole bunch of pictures in a row, and I was like, all right.
something's up.
Well, no, and then I thought, like, just like in a split second, like, all right, LeBron passed him last night on third all-time list. So I'm thinking either they're really big Kobe fans or something tragic just happened, because it was like 7 or 8 pictures in a row.
Right.
And then that's when you start reading it. Then I was like, it's not going to be true until I see it on the news. It wasn't on the news, and then it got confirmed. It was like, oof.
Yeah. Sad moment.
Right. And as a parent, it was like, all right, I've had my fun, but for his little girl to be there, like that says two things. Like, she was really a ride or die for her dad, and they were always together.
Well, I think he was taking her on a basketball run or a basketball tournament or something. Mm-hmm. And
my bad for not puff pass.
yeah, he puff pass.
I was definitely holding on to that joke.
Yeah. See that fire.
Yeah.
But yeah. So apparently they were going somewhere, and I think they were with some other team members, like the other people that died as well.
Yeah. Because there were other people than Kobe on there, and his
Right.
daughter, like the pilot.
And everybody's like, oh, Kobe Bryant died. Who were the other people? It don't matter. Kobe Bryant died.
I mean, but it does matter. You
It
know what I'm
does
saying?
matter, like,
yeah, it does matter.
Like, but
There's
I
wild
get it.
conspiracy theories out there on this joint too, man. And I'm not a conspiracy theorist, but it's, don't let it overshadow, the man's accomplishments. Or don't let any of the negative times in his life overshadow, all of the good that he's done. There's a lot of crazy talk about that as well. But then, again, what was it? David Stern, he passed away on, I'm good. I'm actually good.
He passed away last year too. Yeah, man, it was tragic, man. But love your people while they're here. Support them while they're here. You feel me? And remember them when they're gone. That's all you could do, really.
Jarrell. I'll kill Jarrell. Wasn't that Superman's name?
Superman's dead.
Superman's dad, yeah. I used to be in the comic books, man, but I fell off. Yeah.
Man, the Comic-Con shit.
I heard them joints be really big.
That's what
Comic
I heard.
Cons?
I saw one. I was like, what the fuck is going on?
Where at?
Where I was at? In LA, I think. And it was some type of gathering they had, and it was a bunch of people dressed up with all types of shit I ain't even heard or seen. And apparently it's a big thing though. It's a big thing. I never really got into a conversation.
I was in LA on Halloween one year, and it was some of the most creative shit I ever saw. But they had like a Halloween costume party, and it was Thousands. I'm good, man. I'm good. There's thousands of people in all kinds of different, costumes, like elaborate costumes, man. Real crazy. Right down at the Staples Center, or blocks away from the Staples Center. Yeah. But I guess that is the land of the arts and all of that stuff, man. We should know if it happens up in New York as well, like the elaborate Halloween joints.
Motherfucker waiting to get out to celebrate some shit. So, pretty sure they got it online.
Yeah, most likely. What else is in the news? I can go back and forth between that strain.
I like it. It's nice. It's a cool little mellow, smooth.
Oh, the Super Bowl. Yeah, the Super
It's
Bowl
going
is this
down in
weekend.
Miami.
Like what you
It
think?
goes down in Miami.
Well, like what's the temperature in Miami right now?
Probably like 80 degrees right now.
Really?
Probably like 70 something for
In
sure.
January?
For sure.
February?
High 70s.
Yeah,
That's Miami though. It's like damn near a different country, bro. Like you get to South Florida, you get past Orlando, you feel like you're in a whole other country.
Well, and I know, what is it? Between the strip clubs, the restaurants, the hotels, what else? The liquor stores, the mom and pops, the liquor houses, the candy shops. Everybody eating down there right now. Every industry or service down there right now has somebody in line. For sure.
They need to do this shit out basketball too. Where they let the winner hold the title in their city. Like when the Warriors or somebody win, they had the finals in the Bay Area.
Oh yeah. But ain't nobody gonna go to a Super Bowl in
They go to San Fran.
in Minnesota. San Francisco, yeah. Well, Minnesota too, but I guess they have it in like Arizona and places because it's it's a nightlife and all of that stuff that surrounds it. They had it in New York one year. I heard it was real cold out there, but I guess you still go to the game.
So and then All-Star Weekend this year
It was where?
is in Chicago.
Basketball's indoor.
Yeah. What does that mean?
Football's normally outside.
What's the difference though? You saying it's gonna be a different turnout because of that?
Well, at the game, yeah. Everybody's not gonna brave the cold in Chicago to watch a football game.
Okay.
Like, so have they ever had a Super Bowl in Chicago? They have?
Super Bowl in Chicago?
You said Super Bowl number 2?
There's never been.
That
The
joint was-
first time they did it in New York was the first time they ever did one in cold climates. It's always in like warm city.
We asking. We got the technology to find out.
Never in Chicago.
Siri,
No, but it's been
I demand some answers.
snow before because it's been like,
They
yeah.
had it
It's
in
been
New
in
York.
Wisconsin. Oh, wait, come on.
No, they had it in New York
They
one
Google.
time.
I know, but they had it in New England
I love to
before,
Google.
cold and raining. Yeah. Because this the year the Patriots won. One of the years the Patriots
That's
won.
very
It
true.
was
I know what
snowing.
you're talking about.
And another year they won, it was raining.
You know it's a shame.
And they played one time in New York. It was cold.
They got these joints all in Roman numerals, and I gotta use my fingers.
But they do be switching it up.
What is that? Super Bowl 38.
I think it's the first year it's in Miami though.
Nah, it can't be.
Nah,
The Dolphins used to dominate. It's no way.
not the first Super Bowl in Miami.
No,
What?
I'm not talking about Super Bowl.
The Dolphins never went to the Super Bowl?
No.
No, they never won, but they just had good seasons.
They had a perfect season though.
They had great
They had a perfect
The
season.
Super Bowl has been in Miami. I'm talking about the Super Bowl. It's the first time.
see. Let's check. Let's check some facts, man.
Do what?
Fact check.
Fact check.
I'm a fact checker.
Yeah, can you help me out with that? Call it in. Call it in after you find that.
They ain't never been to Super Bowl in Chicago. They got an open air stadium.
Yeah, it's,
So it may be some stadiums that got like weather, but it may not be open air. Or something.
yeah. I couldn't imagine that out
It may be
there.
the stadium.
I couldn't imagine that at all out there.
Like the Pro Bowl? Oh no, that's basketball. We talking about football. Basketball always is the Super Bowl. They ain't like playing on the block. No, I'm talking. We talking about the Pro. I thought you meant like the Pro Bowl. Pro Bowl is usually in white. That's what I'm saying. What I'm saying, you said I see NBA. Somebody we.
What's the difference?
The difference in that.
And smoking out of the leaf versus paper.
What kind of leaf is that?
Grabber leaf.
Robin?
Oh,
Grabber.
the shit.
Grabber.
Robber?
Yes.
Oh no, it sounds dangerous.
Nah, it's regular, natural. I think it's like a banana leaf type of shit.
Yeah, you can have that. I never heard of that. You said it's naturally occurring where? It's a robber tree?
It's from the islands.
What island?
I think like Dominican Republic or something.
Oh man.
Okay, so here we go. We're going down the list.
So you remember all of those
I had to go Google this other shit.
2016, it was at Levi's Stadium.
so wait, are you looking at one with Roman numerals? Or are you looking at one with just regular numbers?
Number 50. I'm looking at the one with the regular numbers.
Where you find that at?
You gotta pull up Super Bowl history.
But did you have look up Super Bowl history without Roman numerals? Because all of mine have Roman numerals.
No, this one come with both. It show you 48, 49.
You must got an iPhone.
Yes.
Dang.
Well, ain't no shame on my baby. I got a Note 8 in my show. Both my show's really good. I don't know what type of phone.
You have an iPhone 08?
No, I have a Note 8. That's what I'm saying. I got a
Oh.
phone. What type of phone you got?
I don't have a phone.
Oh, that's why.
So listen, okay.
I'm about to say, see, mine is not it's powered by Android. Samsung is the only one that can ever keep an iPhone. Fuck over the iPhone.
Yeah.
Well, it has, so I was wrong.
Oh.
Android.
So wait.
Fact check say I was wrong because in 2007, Super Bowl number 41 was played in Florida, in Miami Gardens, and it was the Chicago, it was the Colts against the Chicago Bears.
The Super Bowl. Even if they didn't win the Super Bowl.
And see, but that was before my time, before I started, really indulging in, 2007.
Oh no,
If you
good.
just watch the
Can somebody look up Robbertree? Robbertree? I need to find the source of this stuff, man. What is this? Robber? Oh, I don't have a phone.
This source is ProFootballReference.com.
Oh no, it's fine. You didn't have to cite your sources. It's cool. We didn't need the APA format. Huh?
You don't like phones?
You really? No, I don't like phones. I don't like phones. They dangerous. They powerful and dangerous.
Maybe everything powerful in 2020. That microphone you're speaking into is powerful.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it's recording. Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, yeah, that part.
iPhone is for the technology illiterate. I don't care about
Samsung makes the best phone.
iPhone is for the technology illiterate.
What? iPhones are for the technologically illiterate?
Samsung makes Samsung
Actually,
I guess she's saying they for simple-minded people.
Well, Androids are developer friendly.
Those white machines
Really?
that the nurses walk around with is Samsung. That's
So
And iPhone is more user friendly.
So we talking about software. No, that's mobile. No, that's a mobile hospital device.
That's what
Software wise. Don't play with Samsung. Don't make me go down the line. They got stove tops. They got refrigerators.
She
They
going
got
hard
washing
about them
machines.
phones,
Fryers.
man.
Please.
Quality
Please.
does not amount to
Baby,
quality.
quantity and quality amount. They have both.
This is crazy.
Apple is shitty.
What
They have
what have we
been
started?
generating a software that they didn't even develop.
How many heard of
How do people get so passionate about
They
their
heard to invest in
telephones?
them.
Samsung
Right.
She go hard
No,
for the
Yeah.
company
no,
like
no.
that.
Yeah.
iPhone sued Samsung and Samsung paid iPhone.
This is an age-old debate.
Google it. Google it. Please Google it. Please Google it for me.
So they argue about cell phones.
What you think?
Then
What
they,
y'all think?
They go to Google.
About the phone, what's better?
I don't trust me.
Apple or Android?
I'm an Android fan, but I
See,
got
no, wait, you're messing up the argument.
Hold on.
Samsung
I just wanna
is
know.
Android.
Why you
Samsung
arguing?
is powered by Android.
So that means, well, who?
It doesn't have to be a negative argument, but it's a debate. I mean,
What about you? Android?
but I have both. So
Okay.
I have an iPhone 6. That's not my argument, though.
Yeah,
That's my point.
A lot of tension here.
If they need to stop playing, they need to go ahead and be technology literate and informed. Both of them are one source software, but iPhones is easy.
Are you a
It's more aesthetic to the
You're,
eye.
you're a
So-
software developer?
No, but I do study web design and development, and I love technology, so I know what I know.
Oh, you love technology?
I know.
You be on the computer,
I
right?
need developer options. iPhone don't have developer options. Samsung does.
Oh, you be hacking shit.
I don't need to hack shit. That's not my point. You can hack shit with an iPhone. You can hack shit with a Mac. That's not my point. I'm saying it's just certain qualities. That
So you have iPhone or Samsung or Android?
Both.
Both. I don't.
So you have
Yeah,
Android,
I've
you
never
have
ever
shit
owned the
like
iPhone.
Samsung.
Nah, I like the laptops, but the cause all of the other laptops are garbage. But the MacBooks, all of the MacBooks I've had have been really
I know
reliable.
for a fact it was them because I had to show my friend one day. And I Googled it, but they consumed each other for years. Yeah, people don't know that.
You know
They
what?
consume because they're the best.
I want to go back to the flip phones, to be honest. Cause I like just having to flip my phone
I
out.
still
just
got a flip
boom.
phone at the house.
Had to pull the antenna up or shit like that. Like that shit just used to feel some kind of way.
But Samsung US is their office.
You know how you in the car, when you in the car, you close the screen. Wow. But
All of that. But Asians
you said about these phones.
four layers on and so
So you got the green one and the red one. Oh man. And you know what? I think I think the introduction has gone.
Yeah, I asked you a question. I saw your shirt. I didn't say no shit about that. I didn't ask you a question. Yeah, but they a little bit. They can get over Toyota a little bit.
Overall,
Yeah.
overall, it's a good strain.
At least give me that.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Oh no, he already cut it.